Hi, welcome back to my channel, Paul and Aging Hippie, where I often look back at my life through the soundtrack of my life. And today we're going to look at a band formed in the 60s in London, a British blues band who over the years morphed into an Anglo-American soft rock band. Some say progressive, but I would call them soft rock. I'll see you over the other side of this. So, did you guess? The band's called Fleetwood Mac, and the song we're going to listen to today is off their Rumours album, probably their most successful album, and it's called The Chain. As I said earlier, Fleetwood Mac, they are a British-American rock band formed in London in 1967 by singer and guitarist Peter Green. He named the band Fleetwood Mac by combining the surnames of Mick Fleetwood and John McVie, who incidentally are the only two who have remained with the band throughout its many lineup changes. I can say they were a blues band in the early years until Green left in 1970. In 1974, Fleetwood asked Lyndsey Buckingham to join Fleetwood Mac, and Buckingham agreed on the condition that his then partner and girlfriend Stevie Nicks be included. And then the rest is history. Buckingham and Nicks joined the band on New Year's Eve in 1974. If you like the channel, please subscribe, like, share it with your friends, and please comment in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like me to play and what you think of what I've played. Okay, so here we go. Fleetwood Mac, The Chain, 1977. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. The song, it was released, like I said earlier on the 1977 album Rumours. And it's the only song on the actual album with writing credits for all 5 band members. Now, here in the UK, it's attained particular fame because the instrumental section has been used as a theme tune for the BBC and Channel 4's television and radio coverage of Formula One. It's probably better known for that than actually as a Fleetwood Mac song. Now, they've sold more than 120 million records worldwide, which makes them one of the world's best-selling musical acts. What was happening with me and Olive at the time? 1977. Well, that year we became parents for the first time when our 4 daughters were born, and that day our lives changed forever. Our firstborn, Natasha, you've met her on here because she's actually helped me on one video. She came and had a chat with you. I must get her in again. Me, I was drifting in and out of employment. It's very strange for me because, as you know, we're a mixed race family. And back in them days, 50 years ago now, you never saw a white man with a black woman. So we had to put up with a lot, and I mean a lot, of crap. So I was drifting in and out of employment because if a colleague said anything remotely racist, I would automatically jump. And I didn't think of the consequences. In fact, one time, a man, and he knew I was married to a black woman and had black children, he said to me, black people, well, that was a polite way of saying it, black people bled green blood, the same as monkeys. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know how was not charged for what I did to him that day. And this was the same wherever we went. People would look at us and I would jump up and I'd say, what the F are you looking at? And end up in fights all the time. And it continued for about the first 10 years of our marriage, I would say. And then one day I suddenly thought to myself, Paul, what are you doing? Because you don't win every fight, do you? I mean, it didn't matter how big they were. If they made any inclination that they were being racist to us, I'd be up there in arms. And like I say, you don't win them all. And I said to myself, Paul, what are you doing? Maybe these people are just looking at you and thinking, look at that ugly effer there. That ugly bugger with that beautiful woman. Yeah. And I think from that day on, it changed my outlook and I stopped getting into fights. Now, we're still suffering racial abuse at times, but I learned how to deal with it without instantly wanting to punch their lights out. Occasionally I still do, but not very often now. Not very often now. And certainly I don't win them all now. In fact, I don't remember the time I did win the last one. Okay, so That's 1977. I hope you enjoyed the song, and I hope you enjoyed the little insight of what it was like to be a mixed race couple 50 years ago. And just before I go, I just want to show you a picture of me and Olive. There we go. There we go. Picture of me and Olive on our wedding day. And like I say, we're still together 50 years later. Okay, so I love you all. Down to 3 videos a week now at the moment. And next week is going to be a special one because obviously one of my top 2 favourite bands, the group member, the most important member of that band, if you like, died this week, just gone. I'm going to do a rehash of a video I put up right at the beginning of the channel, where I only had about 5 subscribers and only about 30 people actually saw it. So I'm going to redo it just as a tribute to him. The band is Super Tramp and the song is Crime of the Century. It will be played at some time next week. Okay, so I'll see you very, very soon. Like I said, I do love you all, and you take care. Bye bye for now.